Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can start. The University of Silesia Vice Rector for International and Domestic Cooperation will join us a little bit later on due to some urgent question. So, dear students, dear guests, dear colleagues, please let me welcome you very warmly here at our orientation day for international exchange students. Thank you very much for choosing our university. Thank you for coming here, especially during these circumstances, which are a little bit more complicated than usual. Safety is our highest priority, and to ensure this, we had to undertake some extraordinary measures also during our today's meeting. Unfortunately, these measures are always connected with some inconveniences. I'm very sorry for that. Please let me assure you that we've done everything what is possible to assure you the highest level of safety and to minimize the inconveniences and enabling the fullest possible use of the all benefits connected with participation in educational exchange and with coming here. So, one more time, thank you very much for coming. Please let me welcome our guests, Ms. Agata Wójcik, Head of the University of Silesia Department of International Relations, Dr. Agnieszka Tambor, Head of the Center of Chinese Language and Culture and Vice Director of the International Polish Studies, and Head of the Adaptation Course and Summer School at the School of Polish Language and Culture, the organizer of our whole Adaptation Week. And from the School of Polish Language and Culture, Ms. Karolina Graboń, Ms. Magdalena Nowak, and Ms. Paulina Stasiak. Please let me welcome our dear colleagues from the Erasmus Student Network, the most important student organization for us, Ms. Angelika Badan and Mr. Adam Rachtański. From the Student Services Center, Mr. Krzysztof Pająk, and of course my colleagues from our Erasmus Office and International Exchange Office, Ms. Marta Żebracka, Ms. Marta Koziarz, and Ms. Monika Ostrowska. One more time, let me welcome you here, and of course we also welcome those of you who cannot join us in person, but who are with us online. We have a pleasure to host almost 100 incoming international students from 16 countries for the forthcoming winter semester of the academic year 2020-2021. It is unfortunately definitely less than usual, but we all hope that it is only and just because of the temporary problems. Now, please let me welcome Dr. Agnieszka Tambor to welcome you on behalf of the School of Polish Language and Culture, the organizer of the whole orientation week at our university. Dr. Tambor, please join us.
So hello everyone. I took off my mask because I'm distancing from everyone, so I hope I'm allowed to. Let me welcome you very, very warmly on this strange circumstances, on this probably the strangest semester of our life, but probably the last one maybe was the strangest one. This one is starting to be normal, but let's hope this situation here that we have to sit far from each other, that we have to be in the mask, will not be our new normality. We all hope, I'm pretty sure that we all hope that our normality will be definitely more similar to a year ago, to 2 years ago, not how we are looking right now. I want to welcome you on behalf of the School of Polish Language and Culture. The director of the unit couldn't be here today, but I'm welcoming you on her behalf and on behalf of my colleagues who will be teaching you, who will be taking care of you during this adaptation week. And I hope partly during the whole semester. Later on today, we will have a presentation on the School of Polish Language and Culture. We hope that all of you will be attending for Polish classes during the semester, because I'm always thinking that this is one of the biggest advantages of coming for Erasmus program, to learn other language. Not only to study at the foreign university, not only to meet professors from the other university, but also to get new knowledge. And one of these important knowledges when you are in a foreign country is the language of this country and the culture of this country. And my colleagues are absolute professionals in teaching Polish and in teaching Polish culture, so I hope they will show you that Polish is fun and that the Poland is fun. Definitely this semester will be different than the others. Definitely you will not have as many opportunities as normally to attend some student events, some student parties, some elements of student life which are very, very, very important. This year's situation will not allow us probably to do everything we did in last year's, but I hope we will put that aside and still your stay in Poland will be fun, and I hope you will love Poland. I hope you will love it just as the students who came to our university last year or 2 years ago. Standing here, I would also like to propose you something which you probably didn't think about when coming to Poland. As Mr. Gonsior said, I'm head of the Center of Chinese Language and Culture at the University of Silesia. I would like to invite you for the Chinese language classes also. Maybe when coming here you didn't thought about learning Chinese, but who knows, maybe it's just another possibility you can get at when studying at the University of Silesia. You can find us online, you can find us on Facebook, and you can find all the information how to apply for courses. If anyone would be interested in it even today, Paulina is a person who works in the center, so you can catch her later on and ask her how to apply for Chinese language classes, how to apply for Polish language classes. You will know during this week. I'm really, really sorry that we are not having 100 students here today or 200 students here today, but I'm so, so happy that you came. I'm so happy that you were able to come to Poland. And once again, I really do hope that this semester will be wonderful and that you will love our country and our university. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tambo. And now we would like to present you briefly our university, and it will be my pleasure to start the presentation. Okay, so let me briefly introduce our university to you. The University of Silesia in Katowice. As you can see, we are located in the south part of Poland, in the Silesian voivodeship, very close to the border with Czech Republic. Next one, please. And in fact, we are located in 4 cities. The University of Silesia in Katowice is located located in the 4 cities of our region. 3 of them are parts of the Upper Silesian Municipal Union. And the 4th one, Cieszyn, is a little bit farther from here. It is about 75 kilometers from here.
But not very far. I'm living there and I managed to go.
Yes, of course. So, the Upper Silesia Metropolitan Union is the first metropolitan union in Poland. It is formed by Katowice and 40 other cities. It is about 2.5 million inhabitants. We are right now in the most densely populated region in Poland. And Katowice is the capital of the Silesian Voivodeship and the center, the very center of the Upper Silesia Metropolitan Union. So this is 10th Polish cities according to the number of inhabitants. It is about 300,000 people. It used to be a heavy industry region, but right now it is, as you see, thriving business and IT center. Our university was established in 1968, and right now we've got 12 faculties, 2 interdisciplinary units, and as I said, we are in 4 cities of the region. The main campus is in Katowice. We've got also campuses in Sosnowiec, Chorzów, and as I said, Cieszyn, which is not so far away from here, and it is definitely easy to get from Cieszyn to Katowice. Next one, please. Some basic data and some basic information about our university. Right now it is about 25,000 students, 2,000 academic staff, and among other 1,000 international students. We've got 250,000 alumni and more than 1,000 agreements with partners from 50 countries. Next one, please. Okay, right now we've got 8 faculties: Faculty of Humanities, Faculty of Natural Sciences, Social Sciences, Technology, Faculty of Law and Administration, Arts and Education, Faculty of Theology, and Film School. Next one, please. As about scientific potential of the University of Silesia, as you can see, we've got 250 national and international research grants and almost 1,500 research grants in all academic disciplines. Next one. And it's about this research and scientific potential. The research projects are mostly, but not only, being carried on in Silesian Center for Education and Interdisciplinary Research with 70 laboratories for research, for education in the field of medical physics, biophysics, material science, biomedical engineering, nanophysics, etc. University of Silesia cooperates also with other higher education and science institutions here in the region, and the example of such cooperation you can see next to the building of the Faculty of Law and Administration. It is our hybrid library, the Scientific Information Center and Academic Library, the common project of the University of Silesia in Katowice and University of Economics. Of course, the activities of the university are not only connected with education or research, but also some social, some connected with business and other regional questions. So we are definitely open university. And now let's find some other important and interesting information about our university. So please let me welcome my colleague, Ms. Marta Koziarz.
Okay, so you've just heard some important information about our university, which gives you some basic knowledge about the numbers and some other important information like our faculties. And I've decided to show you something maybe from a different perspective, which will make you laugh sometimes, I hope, so that you are not too serious today. So my presentation is going to be about interesting facts about University of Silesia in Katowice, and I hope at least some of the things cannot be found on our website or something that will surprise you. That's my intention at least. So fact number one, which I decided to present to you today, is that as University of Silesia in Katowice, we've got something called Center for Polar Studies. When you think about the location of Katowice on the map of Poland and Europe, and you wouldn't probably connect Katowice with the polar region, but this is something that is present at our university and that we are very proud of. This center is the leading national research center in earth sciences. And as you can see on the slide, it's run in cooperation with two branches of Polish Academy of Sciences. It is a very, I would say, complicated body, which you can see here. It is the fruit of cooperation of our Faculty of Natural Sciences, of the Polish Academy of Sciences. We've got different bilateral cooperations included, international cooperations. It is basically intended for our scientists and for doctoral students, but I know that some scientific projects are also available to master students. Probably as our exchange students, you won't be able to join it in person, but this is something to be aware of, that we've got it and we are proud of it. Fact number two is that we are very strong in the field of linguistics. We've got our Faculty of Humanities, which gives you the opportunity to learn over 20 languages. You've already heard that you can have a chance to study Polish or Chinese, but also the faculty offers other opportunities. You've got languages like Arabic, Japanese, Hindi, Swedish, Czech, Croatian, and Slovenian. Again, as our exchange students, unfortunately, you won't be able to study all of them, but let's hope that at least some language classes will be in your study programs. Apart from language study programs, we've got different academic and research centers in the area of foreign studies. You've got them mentioned here, like Canadian Studies Center, Writing Center, Interactive Narrative Research Center, Center of Chinese Language and Culture, and School of Polish Language and Culture. When you think about Polish at our university, you should think about Katowice mainly. And when you think about foreign languages, they are mostly located on the campus in Sosnowiec. Fact number three, we've got the Krzysztof Kieślowski Film School, which is one of our faculties. I think that at least some of you are going to be hosted by that faculty. And we are very, very happy and proud that the building of the film school receives and has received so far many important awards in the field of architecture. As you can see, since the moment of its erection, and that was 2017, it is very popular, and it got some important awards such as the Structure of the Year. Then the following year, it received two important awards for Best Public Space in the Silesia province, and also Award of the Year by the Association of Polish Architects in the same year. And it was only last week that another important award was received and awarded to that faculty, to the building actually. We received the grand prize and the category, the building was the category winner in the category of sharing public spaces. Even if you are not going to study at the film school, please go and visit. Just if you have a free afternoon or a couple of hours or even maybe 1 hour, that's enough. Please enter the building and just walk around it, and I hope, and I'm pretty sure that you will like it as well. Fact number four. As University of Silesia, we've got hot air balloon. We are proud to say that this is the only hot air balloon that belongs to the university. What's the function of such an air balloon and why do we need it? As you may guess, it is used both for promotional purposes, so everybody can see in the air that University of Silesia is flying. And also it has a very important scientific function. Basically, it is used as our mobile laboratory. It studies the quality of air, the air pollution, the directions of its spreading, and it also checks the parameters of the atmosphere as such, the humidity, temperature, and other factors. So when you go, I don't know, just walk around the city and you see it up above in the air, you can be also proud that you are part of this whole initiative. I don't know if we are going to watch the video of the launch of the research balloon. This is something that probably you know what it looks like, so maybe we can skip that. Fact number 5 is the Silesian Science Festival, and I wouldn't like to tell you too much about that because my colleague is going to tell you a bit more because he is in the team responsible for its organization. I will just mention that as university, we organize the Silesian Science Festival, which is one of the biggest events popularizing science in Poland. Because mostly when you think about science, you think that it's reserved to some important and serious scientists, and not many people have access to that, which is not true, and we are trying to prove that. And we are trying to offer the access to science to everybody. So during this festival, we invite schools and pupils and students which may come and make some experiments to learn a bit more. We've got the last edition gathered over 51,000 participants, and we had around 2,200 exhibitors, so you can imagine the scale of the event. And each year, during each edition, we are trying to invite some special guests, which act like magnets, so when you know that somebody very famous is going to attend, you also want to be part of that. Another edition is planned, but I'm not going to tell you too much, as I said. Fact number 6 is our Academic Sports Association. When you are a university student, you normally have access to some sports classes. And also in Poland that's the case. AZS, it stands for the Academic Sports Association. This is a nationwide organization of students and academics. And even as our exchange students, you can have access to 51 sports sections. And we are proud to say that we've got over 2,000 regular members. And our section is the largest in Poland. Yes, of course, you can register for classes and also attend them during your semester exchange. Yesterday I was also checking the names of the sports that we can offer you, but please believe me that some of the names are so mysterious that I'm not even able to repeat them, but this is definitely something for you, not only study but also train and practice some sports. I don't think that our colleague is going to attend today's meeting, but if you have any questions or you would like to register for some classes, you can without any problems find this Academic Sports Association on our website and get in touch with them and enroll. Fact number 7, for those of you who are into arts and music and dance, we also have a choir and student song and dance ensemble. You've got some pictures here. Maybe now it's not the best time because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but normally they are very active, and they also try to make some of our university events very ornamental and very interesting. So again, not only facts and knowledge, but also some elements of culture and art. Fact number 8 is, I think, my favorite one. It is dedicated to our university mascot, which is called Usiołek. You can learn and get to know Usiołek because you've got him in your welcome packs. You will find some small gadget. So after our today's meeting, please check what's inside. The story of this mascot begins with our university adopting a donkey in the zoo in Chorzów, and that was in 2009. I don't know exactly how it happened, but maybe that's your homework, so you can study the story. Today, Usiołek is 18 years old, so he's already adult, but he's still in great shape. Yes, and you can see some pictures of how he celebrated his 18th birthday. He got a lovely present with carrots and apples. When you have the opportunity to visit the zoo in Chorzów, which is not very far away. It's, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes by tram from the city center of Katowice. So you can actually meet Usiołek. There is this information board that we as University of Silesia take care of him. And I think that his name is Michael, Donkey Michael. That's it. And you also need to know that in Polish culture, a donkey is the embodiment of stubbornness, but also hard work. So that's the image of the mascot. And when the contest was organized to develop the image of the mascot in 2009, there were many projects, and it was decided that this one that you can see is the winner. And this winning design was prepared by a student of graphics from the Faculty of Arts and Educational Science, and it has become very popular, so you can see him printed on many university materials. Fact number 9 is the student's monument. Maybe you didn't have a chance to see that monument yet because you have only just arrived, but this monument is standing right in front of the rectorate's building, so in the central place of our Katowice campus. That was a joint initiative of the university and local authorities, and it was unveiled in June 2008. It's quite big, so you cannot just walk past without seeing that. And when you look at the monument, you will see that it kind of combines the ancient idea of beauty with a bit of contemporary sense of humor, because it's a big bronze statue, but you will see that this guy is wearing jeans. So it's like a mixture of the old and the modern times. Fact number 10 is the apiary on the roof of the Faculty of Law and Administration, which we are currently located in. I don't think you will have a chance to go on the roof today, but please trust me that this is what it looks like. We've got 6 beehives, and they were installed there in August 2017, so only 3 years ago. And that's the idea developed by PhD students from the Faculty of Natural Sciences. So as you can see, even in a big, rather still industrial city, you can have beehives which are doing well. And when the year is good, you can sometimes have a chance to buy some promotional honey made by University of Silesia. Unfortunately, we don't have it for you today, but these are real photographs, not fake ones. Fact number 11, maybe I shouldn't present it to you on the very beginning of your stay in Poland, but this is something that is also true. The science of brewery. We've got our own university beer. And again, that was a scientific initiative. PhD students of the Faculty of Natural Sciences work on selection and isolation of the yeast strains, and they were later used in brewery. And these nice beer bottles are the results of the project. And I also wanted to make sure that I'm not lying to you, and I checked that you can actually buy this kind of beer, maybe not in all high street markets, but they can be bought in some smaller shops. And that's all. On this positive note, I would like to thank you very much.
Okay, I hope right now is a little bit better. At least you can hear me. Okay, so please welcome Professor Tomasz Pietrzykowski, University of Silesia, Vice Rector for Domestic and International Cooperation. And let me ask Mr. Vice Rector to officially open our orientation day.
Hello. Good morning. Sorry for being late. I have come to meet you rather than to open the orientation day, which is already underway, and that is very good. But anyway, I would like to tell you that I'm really proud and grateful that you have come to us despite all those extraordinary difficulties, all that hardship that makes it particularly difficult to take part in international mobility programs, in taking part in classes in other countries and in other continents. So I really appreciate the fact that you trust us and decided to spend your time here in Katowice. I can declare that we will do everything possible. We will do our best to keep you safe here and to offer you education of as good quality as only possible in the circumstances that we find ourselves in. I hope for your cooperation. In order to really be safe, you have to take care of yourself too. So please don't ignore, don't neglect the need to wear masks, to keep social distance, to disinfect your hands as often as possible. But at the same time, please enjoy your stay here, make friends, visit places of your interest. This is the important part of your education too. This is the point of taking part in such mobility programs as you are taking part in. So even taking safety first, it shouldn't block, it shouldn't make it impossible for you to take as much advantage of this visit as only possible. And you can count on us that we will assist you in organizing, in making it possible in a way that is as safe as possible. Myself and my colleagues and all staff of the University of Silesia, your buddies from among students of our university, Polish students of our university, will be of any help, any assistance that you may need during your stay. Once again, thank you very, very much for coming to us. I'm pretty sure that you will do very well here, and you will come back home safe and satisfied with what you have found here at our university and in Katowice and in the region of Silesia. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Vice Rector. And now let me ask my colleague, So let me ask my colleagues, my colleague, Ms. Marta Żbracka, to present you our Erasmus and Exchange Office and our procedures, and not only. So please welcome Ms. Marta Żbracka.
Katowice is one of the fastest developing Polish cities, the capital of a voivodeship with almost 5 million people and the first metropolis in the country. Today's image of this young city, being just over 150 years old, is created by two faces, a traditional one with industrial heritage and a modern one, creative and economically strong. During a short period of time, Katowice experienced deep restructuring, and, as a result, it is the services of the modern technologies industry that have become the dominant element of the economy. The decisions regarding the allocation of investment in this particular region have been taken so far by, among others, IBM, Capgemini, Mentor Graphics, Oracle, and Kroll OnTrack, and the portfolio of investors is constantly expanding. The city is also well known due to its strong culture-related tradition. It is the place that the worldwide renowned composers Wojciech Kilar and Henryk Mikołaj Górecki come from. This is where multi-award-winning festivals, the OFF Festival, Toron Nowo Muzyka, and Rava Blues take place. The wealth of musical culture has been recognized by UNESCO, who granted Katowice the title of Creative City of Music. For some, it might be surprising that over 42% of the territory of Katowice is made up of green areas, partially constituting the remains of the former Great Silesian Forest. The inhabitants of the city look for rest and relaxation in the charming valleys of Park Kosciuszki or Dolina Trzech Stawów, which particularly encourages active leisure pursuits, walking, cycling, rollerblading, and in the summer, kayaking. The real showcase of the city is the District of Culture, situated nearby the legendary Spodek. It is a great example of revitalization of the post-industrial areas. In the 1980s, coal was still being mined in this area, and today one can find here the International Congress Center, which annually receives thousands of participants of the European Economic Congress, or the final of the well-known, not only to the young generation, e-sports tournament Intel Extreme Masters. The home of the Polish National Radio Symphony Orchestra, where the best musicians in the world perform concerts, and the new Silesian Museum, which stores its collection in the halls underground, have been built next to the International Congress Center. The market square in Katowice is a popular place for meetings. On sunny days, it is filled with people strolling, gladly passing time on the benches by the flower square, or under the palms by the artificial Rava River. The market square attracts people through numerous events, concerts, cyclical fairs, events intended for the young, and a skating rink in the winter. Katowice has created its modern image based on its cultural heritage. Visitors are invited to the historic district of Nikiszowiec, Giszowiec, known as the Garden City, and the renovated zinc rolling mill in Szopienice. In the downtown area, we can find numerous 19th century middle-class tenement houses, as well as original modernistic buildings from the 1920s and 30s, including the real skyscraper built in 1934 as one of the first in this part of Europe. The proposals of the cities that, together with Katowice, form the first metropolis in Poland, as well as the offer of the other cities in the Silesian voivodeship, constitute an interesting complement to Katowice's offer. The unique industrial monuments route particularly deserves attention, since it is the most popular in Poland and the most frequently awarded route promoting places connected with industrial heritage. Other tourist routes also enjoying great popularity are the ones in Jura Krakowsko-Częstochowska, in particular the Eagle's Nests Trail with castles and fortresses built on rocks, and lying around 80 kilometers from Katowice, the mountain region of Beskidi. Not far away from Katowice is Krakow, which holds a special place in Polish history as the former capital and the residence of Polish kings. It is worth using a bike to visit all the numerous attractions of the voivodeship. The Silesia region is crisscrossed with a thick network of cycle lanes, eagerly used by enthusiasts of two wheels. Thanks to the rich heritage and numerous projects and investments, both completed and current, Katowice has become the city people love to visit, not only during great events that take place in Spodek. And the attractions of the neighboring cities constitute yet another incentive for visits. Come and see for yourself. Visit us.
Zapraszamy do Katowic.
Przez całe życie doświadczamy świata.
Doświadczenia definiują nas od najmłodszych lat.
Obserwujemy, uczymy się, patrzymy coraz dalej.
Błędy, wyzwania i porażki to także nauka.
Krok po kroku uczymy się, jak zmieniać naszą rzeczywistość.
Nasze sukcesy osiągamy dzięki doświadczeniu.
Dzielimy się pasjami, tworzymy i dajemy upust kreatywności.
Pewne doświadczenia zostają z nami na całe życie. Dzięki ciekawości świata docieramy w nowe miejsca i rozwijamy się. Wszyscy doświadczamy różnych sytuacji, zdarzeń i zjawisk. Uniwersytet opiera się na doświadczaniu.
Uniwersytet Śląski.
Welcome everyone. Excuse me for a moment. It will be better like that. So my name is Marta Żebracka and I'm a worker of the International Exchange Office with Monika Ostrowska and Marta Koziarz. And I need to change the microphone, excuse me. We would like to welcome you today, and I will tell you about our university and what you need to do during first day of your stay in Katowice. During first days of your stay in Katowice or Sosnowiec or any other city with our campus, please register at the main office in your dormitory. It's very important. Later, please contact International Exchange Office via email. Please send us a scanned copy of your dormitory card that you received in your dormitory, and please send us also a scan of your boarding pass or ticket confirming the day of your arrival at the dormitory or to our city Katowice. You can send us an email to our address, which is erasmus@us.edu.pl. This information is necessary for us to provide you with confirmation of your arrival, which you probably need to send to your home university. The International Exchange Office will also register you in the university's online system. So you will be in our university system as our student. Later, please contact your faculty coordinator via email, please. Get in touch with your coordinator to obtain further organizational information and your class timetable. It's very important. During first days of your stay, what you need to do next is going to the Dean's office at your faculty. Please visit the Dean's office. Polish language is called dziekanat. At your host faculty to be registered as a student of a specific study program. What do you need to do next? You have to legalize your stay in the City Hall and the Voivodeship office, because make sure that your stay in Poland is legal during the whole period of your mobility. For more information, you can visit our website. It's erasmus.us.edu.pl in the section called Legalization of Stay. Or you can contact us via email as well. what do you need to bring to the Dean's office at your faculty? Please prepare 2 passport-size photos, ID or passport, insurance policy, and copy of your learning agreement and application form. You probably wonder how you can receive your student ID card. It is very easy. You have to log in to your ePass account, and then you will see here a section which is called Pay for your student ID. You have to click on this section and you will see Pay for student ID, and you will see your personal account number. So please, and then here you will be you will see the amount that you have to transfer to this account number. Okay. After transferring money, you have to wait a few days, and then I think maybe after 1 week, you can go back to the Dean's office and pick up your student ID card. This sign represents our Narodowy Fundusz Zdrowia. It is a national health fund. In case you get sick, please stay home. It is very important. And first call your local health center, okay? If you have European health insurance card, your visit will be for free. And now I'm going to tell you some informations about COVID-19 and coronavirus information and recommendations. It is obligatory to cover your mouth and nose with a face mask in a public places in Poland. It is mandatory. Please remember about it wherever you go, including the university campus, dormitories, faculties, administration buildings, shops, pharmacies, and in all indoor areas, please. For example, library or public transportation. It is very important. For further information and recommendation regarding COVID-19 in Poland, please visit www.gov.pl/web/coronavirus, and you can get there more information about COVID-19 and restrictions in Poland. And remember, please, if you do not feel well and you feel the symptoms of COVID-19, please call the National Health Fund or the nearest local health center to receive information and recommendation what to do next. Stay home and just make a phone call first. In case of emergency, I'm sure that probably all of you know this number is 112. Call 112 anywhere in the European Union. It's free of charge 24/7 for police, for emergency medical services or fire brigade. You can always use this number whenever you need it. The last information is before going back home. You will receive transcript of records will be provided by your faculty coordinator, confirmation of mobility provided by our international exchange office, and you need to obviously do a dormitory checkout. Thank you so much, and I think you know our email address, but it is erasmus@us.edu.pl, our telephone number where you can call us, and our office is situated in a rectorate building on the 3rd floor, and the room number is 75. But if you wish to make an appointment in our office, please send us an email before visiting our office, and we will tell you where it is able to visit us. Okay? Please remember about it. Thank you so much for the attention, and let's be in touch. Okay? in case you need it. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. I think now you know almost all. Before we go to next point, that's the special moment to reveal a big mystery I didn't say at the very beginning. My name is Jarosław Gąsiu and I'm the head of the International Exchange Office. Sorry for that. And of course, as you already know, we all are at your disposal. If you have any question, any doubts, please do not hesitate to contact us. So now we will have the chance to get acquainted with the most important students' organization, not only at our university, I mean Erasmus Student Network, and we will have a pleasure to host Ms. Angelika Badan and Mr. Adam Rachwalski. I'm terribly sorry for my horrible pronunciation. So please welcome our colleagues from Erasmus Student Network and let them show some information about ESN.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Adam.
Hi, my name is Angelika and we are the members of ESN Katowice. We hope that your Erasmus adventure will be the best part or one of the best part in your life. And we would like to show you some interesting information, so I think that we can start.
But before we get started, how many of you have heard of ESN before? Anyone? Okay. Okay, that's at least some people. So, for those of you who don't know, ESN means Erasmus Student Network. In a nutshell, we are here to help you with accommodation in the new city, to get to know it, to organize you some events, to help you meet some new people and make new friendships, and so on and so forth. But about some details, well, there are two main purposes of ESN. These are its mission and values, and its causes. So let's have a brief look on these.
Okay, so our mission, enrichment of society through international students. The vision, by 2025, ESN will be the global network of the Erasmus generation, committed to improving international education and providing self-development opportunities to 2 million young people, fostering intercultural understanding and creating positive change in our society. And the values of Erasmus Student Network, that all members stand and work for our unity in diversity, diversity in unity. The next is students helping students. Of course, fun in friendship and respect. Love for Europe as an area of peace and cultural exchange. Openness with tolerance and cooperation in the integration. And the causes of ESN, we want to do something good for the world. And we have 6 models, which are education, culture, social inclusion, health and well-being, skills and employability, and the last, environmental sustainability.
Okay, ESN is multi-structural. All you have to know is that there are 3 levels of ESN. The first one is local, so that's the university and the city, or cities in our case. The national one and the international one with headquarters in Brussels. So that's how it may look like sometimes.
And now we would like to show you our board members. Magdalena, she's the president, time, travels and partnerships coordinator of ESN. Claudia, our vice president and body program coordinator. Katarzyna, the treasurer and local representative. Julia, the ESN card coordinator, and the others members, the active members. Anita, Natalia, Kasia, Angelika and Adam.
Okay, enough for formalities. You can wake up now because we are going to talk about events. We would love to become friends with you, and events are our best shot. So let's see what we can offer you. Let's start with Project Sport. In the top left corner you can read National Erasmus Games. It's similar to Olympic Games, but they are organized in the second semester, so unfortunately most of you won't probably take part in them. But for now we can offer you some mountain trips, regular hiking ones, mountain bike trips, some canoeing if you fancy. And for those of you who prefer lowlands or just don't like mountains, we'll offer hiking trips around Katowice and an orientation race in Silesia Park, which will happen on Friday, so, well, feel invited.
We also have Project Travel. We organize a lot of trips to different cities in Poland, such as Zakopane, Wrocław or Krakow. And we also have event projects such as club parties, because we cooperate with Klub Pomarańcza in Katowice and we organize the best parties in Katowice. We have also team parties, karaoke and speed friending, and the first speed friending will be on Friday, but more information you can find on our WhatsApp group.
Okay, as for culture projects, we offer you international dinners and flag parties. I guess they're pretty much self-explanatory, but if not, well, they are the best crossovers you will experience here, so that's definitely a thing you want to attend. We also offer you going to a dog shelter or planting trees, because both of these activities are also a part of the culture project. And finally, last but not the least, we have Project Social. Within this group you can find language tandems, sharing our world views, and visiting schools. And obviously we will offer you many more than just mentioned. Just stay tuned and you will get informed when the time comes.
Yes, and to join us. We hope that you will spend your free time with us, that you will join our trips, our events, that you will make friends with us. And of course, if you would like more information, you have to join our Facebook group or WhatsApp group chat.
Okay, if you made it this far, well, congratulations, because that's basically the end of our presentation. If you need any other news or information, well, just feel free to ask on WhatsApp, on Facebook. And for now, thanks for your attention.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Please remember about ESN. And now our School of Polish Language and Culture, in fact, organizer of the whole orientation week, so the most important presentation right now. Please welcome Ms. Magdalena Nowak from the School of Polish Language and Culture.
Good morning, so in Polish like dzień dobry. My name is Magdalena Nowak and I'm one of the teachers in the School of Polish Language and Culture. First, I want to say that I'm really, really happy after a few months of being online to see people, yes, and to meet with you face to face or mask to mask. Okay, so we will start. I would like to tell you a few words about our school. Okay, I'll be like this. Okay, we are the part of University of Silesia. We were created in 1991. We cooperate with Polish faculties, Slavic faculties, and Polish schools abroad, and organize lectures, classes, and workshops for participants and teachers. We cooperate with many, many universities all around the world. The school is an official didactic unit in which is the possibility to take Polish language certificate exams for foreigners. Over 11,000 students from all over the world already studied in the school. And also all around the world, we really means like all around the world, because I guess we had already students from almost every country, almost every country of the world. Workers and co-workers of the school are academic lecturers, experienced teachers, specialists of Polish language, lottodidactics, authors of well-known and evaluated textbooks, and computer programs especially created for teaching Polish as foreign language. Right now we are even better with the computer and application stuffs because of the Zoom and because of the pandemic time. So right now we are masters in this. Polish language courses for all levels of advance, very good teachers with wide experience, gathered in Poland and abroad. The best study conditions, small groups. We want to also tell you that our classes will be face-to-face, not online anymore. We are also happy about this. Modern technique programs, didactic aids such like well-known textbooks and multimedia programs. I would like to tell you something about our courses. Semestral Polish language course. This course is free of charge. Semestral Polish language course is arranged 2 times during academic year, from the beginning of October, so we are close to that, till the end of January, and from the second half of February till the end of June. Classes are 4 hours a week. 2 meetings lasting 2 hours. Main period of study is 1 semester, 15 weeks, in which there is 60 hours of classes. For class participants, students get 6 SETH points, which means for the first week, for this orientation week, if you attend to Polish classes, of course, you will get 1 SETS point. If you will attend the whole semester for Polish classes, you will get 6 SETS points, which is a lot for you. Okay. Of course, on the classes, we using not just books, we're not just standing, we're using a lot of programs, a lot of applications. We really like to teach using really new methods. We using videos, for example, Polish videos, Polish music, Polish songs. Okay. We working as we said in a small groups, face to face. The situation is not easy, but we are really strong, and we really hope so that you will attend to our classes, and you will meet with our teachers. And you will love us as we love you after the semester with you. Okay, here you can see the pictures from our Christmas, when we organized the Christmas, and our students who were celebrating with us and sharing Polish traditions also. Yes, they were making like Christmas tree. Okay, the second Christmas, so Easter in Poland, yes. So we were sharing the eggs, we were sharing the food, and we also were talking a lot about our traditions and what we actually doing in Poland. We also organized some trips. Some of them last year it was Kraków. This year that will be Będzin, and you will also see the part of Katowice. Yes, you will be there on Saturday. And we checked that it's supposed to be sunny weather Yeah, that will be sunny weather. So we hope so that you will be with us there. As I said last year, that you can see the miners and everything. Last year that was Kraków. This time that will be Będzin. You will see the beautiful castle and the really important part of Katowice. Our students also get the opportunity to meet with some famous people, like for example Andrzej Wajda or Wojciech Malajkat. Also Grzegorz Miecugow and Krzysztof Zanussi. If you will stay with us, you will perfectly know who are these people, because we're not teaching you just the language, but also about the culture and our traditions. So we will be really close with that. Of course, I want to tell you a bit about this, what you can see right now. It's the summer school, what we also created, what we also organized. That's a special day, Wieczór Narodów, which means like the national day, the national evening. So all of the countries was presented. Their countries, their traditions, their flags, etc. Okay, so for me that's everything. I'm really, really happy to see all of you, and I hope to see you also in the classroom, on my classes or my friends' classes. We really thank you and see you in the school. On the lesson.
Thank you very, very much. And now, Mr. Krzysztof Pająk from the Student Services Center will present you the center and its offer. So please, welcome to the stage.
Hello everyone, thank you very much. Yeah, I think I will do it. Okay, I will try to, because I know that words are very important, but I think that if I will show you some movie about my office, it will be better for you, and I think it will be the best way to know what we are doing. Okay. Sorry, my mistake. Once again.
Studencka strefa aktywności. Królestwo flamingów. Kraina flamingów budzi się do życia po całej nocy oczekiwania. Te piękne i dumne ptaki leniwie rozsiadają się w swoich ulubionych miejscach. Ten osobnik upodobał sobie wygodne meble w strefie odpoczynku dla studentów. Pracownicy strefy, na co dzień obsługujący organizacje studenckie, zapewniający wsparcie psychologiczne dla studentów, zajmujący się wsparciem dla osób z niepełnosprawnościami, a także organizujący liczne wydarzenia przeznaczone dla społeczności akademickiej, przyzwyczaili się już do towarzystwa swoich różowych kompanów. Nie oznacza to, że nie dochodzi do nieporozumień. Czasem jakiś bardziej podstępny flaming ukryje się w studenckim plecaku. Zdarza się też, że flamingi tak upodobają sobie biurko jednego z pracowników, że ten musi odczekać, zanim wróci do pracy. Na ogół jednak wszyscy żyją tu w doskonałej symbiozie. Studenci są zadowoleni z możliwości korzystania z mebli wypoczynkowych, wsparcia, sal konferencyjnych i z okazjonalnych spotkań z naszymi bohaterami. Nawet najmłodsi znajdą dla siebie coś interesującego.
Kamera stop. Proszę, zmieniamy flamingi na misie.
W Studenckiej Strefie Aktywności tak bardzo zależy nam na studentach, że gdy tylko sygnalizują nam zmianę potrzeb, reagujemy natychmiast.
Okay, so generally this movie says everything about our office, but I will show you some more informations. Okay, some numbers about our university you know from the previous presentation, so I will not tell it again. I also have prepared some interesting facts about our university. It only means that they are so important that they are twice, also in our presentation. Student activity zone, I think it can be very important for you and nice place. Because at each department you will find a place when you can have some coffee, when you can relax, when you can just rest or just work in comfy sofas or puffas. In our student activity zone in the rectorate we have also workshop rooms. If you will have a need to use them, you can just contact us. As you know from the movie, you can count on psychological help, for support for student initiatives, for students' organization service, support for students with disabilities, and also legal advice if you will need to use it. Every student have possibility to use free psychological help. It's important for you that it's free. Our psychologists speaks English, so it's if you will ever have a need to use it for their help, just feel free to do it. If you would like also to organize any event or project or some workshops, you can contact us and we will help you to make it happen. At the university we have nearly 200 registered student organizations, so you can check them on our website. If you will be interested to work with them, you can also contact directly them or our office. We have our academic media. It's a radio, television, internet TV, and also our special student magazine. We also have very good support for students with disabilities. Nowadays we are a part of a very big project from the European funds, and we are trying to make our best to make our university open for all students. And also legal advice, I hope you will never need it, but if there will be a case, you can also contact us and we will help you. Our office is a very big office, and we are also organizers, as you know, of one of the biggest science festival in Europe, not only in Poland. It's a Silesian Science Festival. Last edition took 3 days on 4 stages, and as you see, these numbers are very impressive. Next year in April we will have next 5th edition. It will be very special because it will be in a hybrid way because of the COVID. So from my office it's all, and I like to show you the movie about the Silesian Science Festival.
Child, now it's showing its ugly face. What can I do? Music creeps into my dreams, wakes me into sweaty sheets.
Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a good day and have a good stay here at our university. Good luck.
Thank you very, very much. And that's almost all for the beginning of our orientation day. We usually have also some information about our Academic Sport Association. Unfortunately, during forthcoming semester, it will be mostly e-sport. So we will send you the information via email about that. Of course, some of the lectures, I'm afraid the majority of them will have to be online. But do not worry, you also will have traditional contact lessons face-to-face with your teacher and your colleagues. So next week you will receive the information about that from your faculty coordinators. If there will be any problem with that, or there will be any problem, I hope there will be not, but if with the registration for the online classes, please let us know immediately. Now we would like to invite you for a lunch. Unfortunately, due to our special circumstances, it will be a kind of takeaway lunch. So at the entrance to the room, you will get bags with snacks and of course with description on it. We've got two types of lunch, the one with chicken and the other one for vegetarian. So please join us at the lunch, and after that we will ask our colleagues from the School of Polish Language and Culture to show you the way to the school. So let's meet at let's meet at 1 p.m. at the entrance to the building, okay, downstairs. So thank you very, very much, and bon appetit.